In lecture 4, we are going to cover design principle of unity. There are a set of symmetry principles which can be used to train asymmetry in VLSI design. These are fundamental principles in our universe. The five principles are unity principle, balance principle, proportion principle, rhythm, and emphasis, which will cover the design rule of the components, design rule of interaction, design rule of matrix, design rule of organization, and the design rule of resource allocation. Now let's look into the unit principle. Unit principle require all the components and the subsystems in a system to be working together for a main goal. There are two competing aspects to achieve the unity goal. The first one is really the difference or irregularity. That means each component is different. This by nature, each component should be different. For a stable system, the difference is to make the system stable. At the same time, in order for the system to be stable, we need some order. That means all the components need to be share some common aspect. This is a regularity part of the unity. This is a universal principle with loads of hidden information that can be used for to train all this design. So now let's look into what can we learn from this principle. First one, our universe is consist of can be constructed from a small set of the base. Here are some examples. If you look at the city, it consists of a set of elements like house, car, street, store, and so on. So now if you look at the chemistry level of our world, we can say this periodic table is what used to construct the world. Of course, when you're down to the physics level, this actually, if you look at here, the nuclear, basically look at the electron and the nuclear is really consist of each of the, maybe to build the entire world. There are some very interesting observation, as well as when you go into a lower level, the number of the base becomes simple. Of course, in order to very simple structure, the organization will become more complex. So there should be a balance. So by combining the base of maybe the simple set of the base, the entire world can be built with the unity and also diversify. The building structure is really, first one is by combining different type of element and by using different number of each element. These are used to build the world. This base are the most basic building block for any system. Of course, this is also pre-trained structure in all decision-make trees. So now let's look into what should be the base from the VLSI circuit design. In VLSI circuit design, we use template. The template will serve as the base of our VLSI design, circuit design. By combine or by using the template as a building block, we can build this type of VLSI circuitry. This template are pre-trained structure that are already optimal for performance, design productivity, design robustness, power, and cost. In VLSI design, we have a few types, template types. This is including most devices, resistor, capacitor, inductor, die, and also feature maybe could be T-line or something else, depending on the design itself. VLSI template have different views. These views are used to link to other design levels. For example, the physical view of the device. These are views that can be linked to the manufacturer level or silicon debug level. Also, we have schematic and symbol views. These are views which are used for circuit design. Also, we have layout view. Layout view is used to make a mask. That means this is linked to the manufacturer side. Also, we have a model or behavior view. These are all the average curves for each template that will be stored in the computer for the computer maybe added the simulation. That means in the CAD or anything. So that means simulation, we need this in the background. So that means also based on the need, maybe you can add more views into the list. So here the example of the physical or layout view of the our template. In this class, actually we are using one of the commonly used template what is used for some industry or maybe academic. So let me we use 12 meter 2 track here. That means all the template will be designed with this actual pattern in the Y direction. In X direction, we'll make it flexible. In some of digital design, we also can using 6 tracks template. By using the template, we'll basically reserve the layout regularity and flexibility. This basically will link it to unification and the variety principle. So here is showing the use of the Gordon ring and the Morse grouping. That means when I put the Morse together, you can put a Gordon ring with just abutment. By doing this, this will make you design very flexible and very high efficiency, high effect. So now at the end of this lecture, here are the questions of the day. So this will help you to understand this methodology and also unit principle. And the answer to the questions will be given in later lectures.